Hey guys, Adam here, and in this quick video, I'll show you how to set up and troubleshoot your Nitro Ultimate Hi-Hat. First, you'll need a hi-hat stand. In today's video, I'm using a Pearl Eliminator, but any hi-hat stand you have should work just fine. Start by removing the clutch, so you can see only the pull rod here and your hi-hat basket that's here. Now take your hi-hat controller and place it over the pull rod, lowering it down to sit flat on the basket. Make sure that this spring-loaded piston is facing upwards towards the ceiling. Remember, this hi-hat controller is supposed to rotate freely, so no need to secure it any further. Next, we'll attach the clutch to the hi-hat cymbal. Ensuring that you have felts on both sides of the cymbal, tighten down the nuts on both ends to secure the clutch. While a little bit of wiggling is acceptable, it's best to keep this fairly snug to prevent rotation. From here, we drop our hi-hat and the secured clutch onto the pull rod. If you don't tighten the clutch, you can see that the weight of the hi-hat cymbal will compress the piston of the controller. So instead of tightening the hi-hat clutch in this downward position, we want to instead lift the cymbal just a little bit so the piston is mostly extended, but not so high that we actually break contact with the piston entirely. You'll find that the most accurate hi-hat response is when your cymbal is secured at the top end of the piston's range, as shown here. Now once your cable snake is plugged in to the back of the module, we want to find these two cables. One reads hi-hat and the other reads hi-hat control. The cable that says hi-hat control goes into your controller as shown here, and the cable that just says hi-hat goes into your cymbal port here. Now technically your hi-hat should be playable right now, but it's not uncommon that you'll experience some rotation of the hi-hats, especially if you're playing them hard. To stabilize your hi-hat in place, here's what we do. Start by ensuring that your pull rod is twisted tightly to the right or clockwise. The bottom of this pull rod is threaded, and you might see some rotation if your pull rod isn't firmly screwed into the receiving threads inside of your stand. If you can't tighten your pull rod by hand, you can use pliers or vice grips, but be careful not to damage the pull rod itself. And if you don't have tools nearby, you can actually leverage the hi-hat cymbal itself by tightening down the clutch and then spinning the entire hi-hat clockwise to snug down the pull rod's threads. If you use this method, just make sure to reset the hi-hat's position so the playable surface is facing you. If your pull rod is fully tightened down, but you're still experiencing some hi-hat spinning, you'll want to circle back to your clutch. If the clutch isn't clamped down firmly enough on the hi-hat cymbal, the cymbal can rotate on its own, even if every other component on the stand is secure. Once everything feels good, you should now have a very smooth, responsive hi-hat with your free-floating hi-hat stand. Thanks for watching, guys. Adam here, and I'll see you in the next one.